What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another sneaker review. I had to do the KD9 USA version, a performance review. A lot of hype on these sneakers right here. Let's just get straight into it. Alright, man, so I've been hooping in these for the past week. I didn't want to do my review based on one day's worth of hooping. I had to do these sneakers justice. I've heard a lot of good things about these sneakers, and all I gotta say is Nike did their thing. They pulled out all the bangers as far as their newest technology goes. I feel like this sneaker right here is gonna elevate KD to the next level as far as sneaker lines go, up there with the Kobe's and the LeBrons. So, I mean, I just really like this sneaker, as you could tell, and let's just get straight into the cushioning. So we have the articulated Zoom Air right here, and what that means is that the forefoot is gonna be separated from the rest of the sneaker, and it's gonna allow you to have that ultimate flexibility when it comes to bending and making those jagged cuts and whatnot. At first, it did take a little bit of time to get used to, but since it is your natural bending motion of your foot to, bend right here where your toes are, it does feel really great on the sneaker. And this was always kind of a downside I mentioned when it comes to full-length Zoom Air, is the bending motion of the sneaker, especially in the Kobe 11 IDs. Every time before I play in them, I always make sure to bend them right before to get that extra groove in them. But with these, you're not gonna have to do that. The articulated Zoom Air is gonna allow that natural bending motion of the sneaker. Anytime that you read Nike is focusing on more zoom technology in the sneaker and less filler material like foam, that's always a good thing. And one other aspect that I really like is a thin Phylon midsole, which is gonna allow the separation between your foot and the zoom technology to be very minimal. And I know for lighter players like myself, sometimes we don't really get to feel the zoom technology until after we break them in and wear them like 4 to 5 times. But with these, I was able to feel the Zoom Air technology from the moment that I put them on. So overall, as far as cushioning technology goes, I gotta give the KD9s a solid 9 out of 10. I feel like Nike really hit the mark on these with the articulated Zoom Air. Probably one of the most advanced cushioning technologies that I've ever played with. I mean, I had my doubts at first, but it does feel nice. So as far as the traction goes, we got this honeycomb type like pattern at the bottom right here, aka one of my favorite cereals. But as far as the gripping goes, if you are one of those players that makes a lot of jagged cuts and movements in all different types of directions, you're gonna really like the traction pattern in these KD9s. Sort of like Kyrie. If you play like Kyrie, you're gonna really like the traction pattern in these. And one thing that I also gotta note is when you place the KDs on a flat surface like this table right here, I would say like 90% of the bottom is touching the table, which means there's gonna be a lot of rubber gripping to the ground when you do play in these in the gym. It's just gonna allow a lot more rubber to grip onto the floor. So it's not only about the traction pattern, but it's also the shape of the sneakers that really help on the traction right here. So I gotta give the traction in the KD9s a solid 9 out of 10. It's just another really standout point when it comes to these sneakers right here. Okay, so finally going into the upper part, we kind of got a half thing going on, which you could really see in other colorways, but not really on this white on white part. We got nylon with the fly knit in the upper, and then we got a mixture between nylon, foam, and mesh in the back part right here. I thought there was gonna be no break-in time with these sneakers, but it was total opposite. The first few times that I wore these, there's this fuse part right here that actually does not stretch very much the first few times that you wear them. And if you do have wide feet like myself, it does take some time to get used to. As far as sizing goes, I would say these run a tiny bit long and a little bit narrow. For me, when I'm usually buying basketball sneakers, and I know a lot of other people do this as well, I usually buy them up half a size, and that's because my feet are a little bit wider than normal. But with the KD9s, I really wanted to get them true to size because I wanted my foot to bend where the articulated Zoom Air is right here. So that's really important. You definitely gotta try these on. That's my #1 recommendation, and see what works for you. Aesthetically, I feel like these KD9s gotta be one of the best looking sneakers of 2016. That's actually what really drew me to these. I saw a sample picture of these like a couple months ago of the all white pair with the navy swoosh, and I said, man, those look fire. I usually don't even like the KD line. I've never had a pair of KDs in my life, but just look wise, that's what really drew me to these sneakers right here. And I also gotta compare with the Kobe line, man. I feel like the KD line is kind of moving in the direction of the Kobe line as far as being a lifestyle sneaker, and a performance basketball sneaker. The Kobe line really did a good job at that, and I feel like maybe Nike is making KD the next Kobe as far as how much technology and looks and effort they are putting into his line. Alright, so there you have it, the KD9 performance review. And like I said, Nike did their thing with this sneaker right here. One of my favorite sneakers as of recent. The cushioning's on point, the traction's on point, aesthetically they look really good. It does take a little bit of time to break into if you do have a wider foot like myself, and like I said, you definitely got to try these on in the store to see if you should up a size, half the size, or just get true to size. I went true to size with mine. I like them so far. Please leave down in the comments below if there's any other sneakers that you would like me to review, if there's any other sneakers you guys want me to check out, and that's pretty much it. And until next time, I'm out. Peace! Alright guys, thank you for checking out that video. Make sure you check out this video. Also check out this video. Leave down in the comments below what you guys think of the KD9s, if you guys plan on copping them or if you're waiting for a different colorway. Also let me know what you guys think of KD's move to the Warriors. I also got a video of it right here, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for checking out that video, and until next time, I'm out. Peace!